Hi, everybody. I am so excited here's Paolo. I'm so excited to talk about frankincense touch. Musicians, you need this. So, a little bit of a story. I ended up with 4 frankincense touches in an order once because I forgot to alter my loyalty rewards card. So I ended up with 4 of these. I thought, what am I going to do with Frank Touch? Frankincense is one of those ones that I don't tend to reach for because if I'm looking for something specific, like if I need some head tension relief or if I have, whatever, I'll reach for something that I know is specifically good for that. I tend to overlook this one, but since I had, hi pal, are you in or out, dude? But since I had a whole bunch of these, I thought, well, I might as well use them. So I have it right here. I have my little wallet that holds oils, and I've got spots for like a few. So they're very coveted positions. So I threw one of these in here because I know that Frank is like the Swiss Army knife of oils. If you don't know what to use, put Frank on it. So I thought, well, okay, I've got a bunch. I'm going to use it. So you know what? I found that I use it, present tense, all the time. So in fact, right now I've got a little head something starting and it's a tension one. So I'm just going to roll it right on. And the great thing is I know that you're staying away from people right now, and I know that I have some friends who, including me, sometimes have to be in a situation where it's a scent-free environment. And many of you know I don't have scent-free problems, but I grew up in a home where we did have that as an issue. So if there are people around who are sensitive to aromas, frankincense is one that doesn't bother people. First of all, it doesn't smell like anything specific, anything identifiable. It smells a little bit like sawdust, not unpleasantly. It's a tree resin, so it just kind of smells like tree resin because that's what it is, but it's a little bit sawdusty. It's not specifically floral or minty or anything like that. It just kind of flies under the radar of the scent people. So if you really need to have support for head tension or something and you really need it, like you're going to do a rehearsal and you have the pounding, whatever, Frank Touch will do the job, and you can use it and not worry about getting docked pay because you wore something. So this is a really good one, and it tends not to bother people. I love frankincense on stage. I will no longer go on stage without applying frankincense. It's in my magic focus combo. But in a pinch, again, especially if you're in an environment where people are bothered by whatever aroma you're wearing, Frank won't bother people, and you will still get the amazing focus that comes with this. So Frank rolled on anywhere, but especially temples and back of the neck, is great for focus. But what it really does very, very well, better than any of the other oils I've tried, is it allows you to remain focused on what you're doing and notice the distractions but not be distracted by them. So you might notice the sound of the guy in the back jingling his keys. I'm thinking about being on stage with audiences. I realize that's not happening right now. But if you're studying, for example, and there's distractions going on in the house, if you put frankincense on, make sure you take a big whiff, put it on temples, back of the neck, you will notice the distractions, but they won't irritate you. So if you're in a situation where things are irritating you and you really need to concentrate, let's say you're trying to do online courses in your house with other people, it's a real thing. Frankincense will help you not just focus and stay on task, but not be distracted by the distractions. It's really this magic oil that anybody who performs or studies needs. Performing, this counts as performing too. The other thing that it does is great for immune system. Apply to the spine, bottoms of the feet. Just use it for that because it's great. It's also one of the oils in the kids' stronger roller, which is the immune system support roller for kids. Frank and Rose are 2 of the 4. What else can you use Frank for? Any skin, anything. So usually what I do at night is I have the regular one that's not diluted. The touch rollers are diluted, okay? Actually, last night I used this one because I have 4. So I just rolled it on my face, then I put moisturizer on top. Why would I do that? Because I'm really 87 years old, right? But it manages any sort of skin issue. If you have any sort of discoloration of any kind, know what I mean? If you have a cut that needs to heal, like if you have one on a knuckle that keeps popping open, just roll some of that on. What else can you use it for? It's great for anxious feelings. I discovered this by accident one day. I was putting it on my face, took a big whiff, and all of a sudden I wasn't as anxious about something that was really mulling over in my mind. It helps quiet that hamster wheel, keeps you focused. Please, musicians and anybody who studies, please, you need this. Please, please, please. If you don't already have frankincense, if you didn't get the BOGO box, get today's BOGO, please, just for the frankincense. It's 58 something Canadian. And then, so like you get that, but you get a freebie, Neroli. Oh, beautiful Neroli. So the first time I smelled Neroli, it is from, I love this one. It is from the blossoms of the bitter orange tree. We used to have a tree, when I lived in Kitchener, we used to have my grandmother called it mock orange. It smelled exactly like this. I wonder if that's what it is. I don't know. And it just, in the spring, it bloomed and it just smelled so, so beautiful. This, oh, you guys, it smells like spring. Now, the florals are great for skin as well. Also great for mood, like frankincense. What makes this one extra special is it's great for any sort of women's hormonal concerns. Pretty much all the things. If you're advancing in age and you're having things associated with that, use Neroli. If you're entering that stage of life where things happen all the time on a cyclical nature, use that. If you have owies related to that, rub it on the abdomen. If you have mood swings associated with that, use this too. If you are, my kids right over there, but if you have issues of wanting to do things that someone else wants to do that you don't want to do necessarily as much, know what I mean? Use this. Okay, what else do I need to tell you? If you haven't started yet with oils and you want to do it this week, talk to me. There's a deal. There's all kinds of deals. Check my posts. I did a big long blog post today about Neroli and Frank. Check that out. I'll post it in a link in the comments. Fur babies. These are great for fur babies. So if you're going to use these on your pets for similar things that when I was talking about, especially frankincense, you guys, put it on your hands first and then rub it on them. But again, I have another post about that as well. So many things. Please, 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 today's BOGO. If you didn't get yesterday's BOGO box, which sold out, by the way, get today's BOGO, even just for the Frank and Neroli as a bonus. And a very nice bonus. I love you all. I hope you're having a great week. Take care.